Hi Virgo, this is Moonpie Tarot, getting ready here to do your love reading for the next 10 days for Virgo Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. So as you know, some of the messages may or may not resonate. Just take what fits, leave the rest. This reading will be from the time that you click on it, 10 days going forward, not necessarily the date it was uploaded. If you want to get a personal phone reading with me, I have opened them up now. There's a link in the description box below the video here where you can just click on that link. It will take you to my booking page and you can just go right ahead and book that reading. You can also join me on Saturdays between 11 and 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where I do go live and I do mini personal readings. So just subscribe to the channel, hit the alert button, and you'll know when I am premiering that live video or the live chat, live stream, so you can jump in there, okay? But please do hit the like and subscribe button. I would greatly appreciate it, especially if you like this video. And thank you to all the new subscribers. I've recently been seeing all of you hitting that button, and I am so grateful. Without you, I would not be here doing this channel. So let's take a look. I've placed your cards already, Virgo. Let's take a look and see what the overall energy is for the next 10 days for this connection, this relationship, past, present, or future. If it resonates, it resonates. If it doesn't, leave it be. All right. Okay. Well, the King of Pentacles, somebody could be involved with an earth sign, but this is basically an energy, right? Well, King of Pentacles could be symbolic in your life in one way or the other, but as an energy, it's more like, Virgo, you are doing pretty well, stabilizing. I see you these next 10 days focusing on work, business, staying in a position of, you're wearing your abundance on your sleeve. You're very sensual these next 10 days. And you are anyway. You may not be highly sexualized, but you're definitely highly sensual type of a person. You're all about the senses, feeling, touching, tasting, smelling, hearing. You respond to the senses, and I see you have a heightened sensitivity also these next 10 days. There's a bull on this card, so this is really just taking the bull by the horns these next going forward here, sitting in a place of very stable. I really like your energy. Being very practical as well, Virgo. Okay, that could be also someone that you're connecting with. You've got the sun, so that playful energy. You're there's a positive. You're in like a positive field. It's like a field, the energy field. That's what it is, I feel. Maybe you weren't before, but going forward, something's coming here. Happy, joyful, playful, like a child and playing in the sun, you know, really being engaged in what you have going on in these next 10 days. Staying very open-minded as well, I feel, which is really great for you, Virgo, because I know that's not easy. Wow. There's definitely a lot of communication. You're attracting a lot of suitors, a lot of people, there seems to be some positive news coming for you, Virgo, and in this time, probably 8 days from now, could be somebody, a person or a place or a thing or many. It could be all of them. You know, it's interesting. When I look at this card, there's 8 wands, there's 4 wands, and then there's 4 wands. That's the 11-11. There's stability on both sides. Something is happening here on the love front. Somebody is communicating with you, expressing how they feel about you, being very open and expressive with their emotions, whereas perhaps they weren't so much before. They might have been a bit more reserved, but a lot of communication, phone calls, text messages in these next 10 days. So keep your eyes and ears peeled for this. Now, let's take a look at your person. So you could be dealing with a Libra. We have Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, and Cancer. But your person, if you're dealing with someone, or this could be coming up. So there's 10 of Swords and the 4 of Cups. This person, I feel like, has been very resistant or apathetic to love because of a fear of being betrayed, or a fear of, basically a fear of that. They surrender to these swords. It's like they go in thinking, I can't do this because I'm going to get hurt, or I can't do something here because I'm going to be betrayed, or someone's going to, every time love comes in, like I always deny it. This person just seems like they always deny when the blessing comes, the love comes, right? It's like a gift of love comes to them, and they just kind of get in this place where it's like, that's not going to work out. It's like they reject before they accept, kind of thing. I'm feeling, though, with this, there's also a change happening here with them. And I was seeing that up here. They know, this person knows that you want their love, commitment, marriage, everything, whatever. They just know that you want to be with them. They're aware. They're also aware that they deny love. They deny this stuff, these emotions. They deny how they feel inside. Or they're always taking their time contemplating. But it feels like what they're thinking about now, because the Knight of Cups is here, and it feels like what they're thinking about now is the fact that they give in too easily to the thought process of things not working out, and that they will be betrayed. They're surrendering to the fact that they do this a lot in their relationship. So does that make this person a player? Might seem like that from the outside, but I don't feel like that's the case. I just feel like perhaps they've been hurt in the past. And if you've been involved with this person, it seems like maybe this is like the 4th time you're going to give in and, offer your love of some sort. And I feel like this person's actually thinking about this now and thinking to themselves, I got to surrender to this. And then here they come. Wow, this card is really wanting to move. The Knight of Cups. So here they come, accepting your offer and bringing that love to you, Virgo. It's like, it feels like this, they're just finally like, it's time. The 4 and the 4, it's 11-11. Stability, it's time. Leaving this behind. Leaving that energy behind. Finally saying no more of this. I feel like this person is always denying love, or these gifts, or these blessings. They're coming with truth. They're bringing you truth with justice. Reasonable, being reasonable and being fair, even though it's a struggle for them. Honestly, Virgo, this person sometimes views love or the emotional aspect of a relationship as a burden. It's a burden. Why? Because they don't really understand how to make it happen or how to make it work. This person carries either a chip on their shoulder, or they carry a lot of baggage around with them. And I feel like there may be some type of communication, because this Justice card holds the Ace of Swords. I feel this person is very logical. And the communication, there's truthful communication coming along with this Cup of Love, and them communicating to you why they deny, why they have not taken your cup, why they say no, why they're fearful, why they're always in this Ten of Swords, and how they wish to surrender to this now, surrendering to love. Let's take a look at this Justice card and see what the clarification is. Tell me more about Justice. Yep. Expressing why they have deep anxieties. This person, they sit up all night stressing about telling you the truth. They have a hard time with that. Those 3 a.m., 4 a.m., 2 a.m. thoughts when all's quiet. Images in their mind. Sometimes nightmares or bad dreams, or just, you know, the card before the Nine of Swords is the Eight of Swords. And that's someone who self-sabotages by their own thoughts, negative thinking. And then it snowballs into the Nine of Swords where they can't sleep at night. And it's like obsessiveness, obsessive thinking, obsessive thoughts. Look at how this person, look at them. So much fear and worry. It's fears. Fears that if they do this, they've had it happen to them so many times with these swords. Fear that's just going to happen again. Look at that sword on the back of that, on that headboard. That sword there is like, if I do this, I'm going to get hurt again. They have a real deep fear of betrayal, fear of rejection. And who doesn't, right? Who doesn't? But for them, it goes a lot deeper. But it looks like to me, going forward, they're going to take that sword that's on that headboard there, and they're going to come forward to you and give you some type of truth and clarity. Try to bring things into balance for you. Try to help you understand what their problems or their issues are, right? And that's the communication coming here. And it's very good for you. It's very positive. I think you've been wanting or needing to hear this from them. Just that authentic truth. So you're sitting here. You've got the Queen of Wands on one end, they're bookends, and the Queen of Pentacles on the other end. So some of you could be on the cusp of Leo, Virgo. But I feel like for you, you're starting off this week with very bold, confident energy, a little popular, being very intuitive, fearless. You have a fearlessness about you, Virgo. There's no doubt. You may have introversion tendencies, but you don't ever let that stop you. Even if you feel shy or you're a bit reserved, you're presenting as the Queen of Wands these next 10 days. Like, hey, bring it. Whatever comes my way, I can make something out of it. You know, I can make meatloaf out of plant dirt and it will taste amazing and you will eat it. Like, you're very creative going forward. Whatever you have in front of you, you'll do something with it and you'll make stuff happen in your love life, in your career, in all areas of your life. You're fierce. You have very fierce energy. And you've got the Chariot here, so you're ready to go. Virgo, I see you. I see you. You're plotting your destination points, your GPS points, and you're like, I know how to get to where I need to go. You're very smart, very clever, Virgo. You know how to bring things into balance. And I see you doing that this week with your determination and your drive. You're not going to be in a position to let anything or anyone derail you or get you down. Like, your wheels are firmly on the ground and they have really good grip. You've got a grip. You know how people say, get a grip? Virgo, you're the result of getting a grip. You've got your grip. The yin and the yang, you understand. You understand the flow, the in and out, the ups and downs. You understand how things blend. This love offer coming in for this person, though, got to tell you, you're kind of like, a little skeptical or a little suspicious about this. Not going to lie. You will be. Because I feel like it's going to come in because it's so black and white. It's so from dark to night, from dark to day, from night to day. Right? And I think you know this about this person. Sometimes they come in pure, bright, extroverted in some ways, open. And then other times they come in with this darkness, which is what I'm seeing back here. Right now they're coming in with this white knight in shining armor, this white energy here. Very powerful, very beautiful energy. And you're like, all right, which one are you this week? Right? You're not like kind of looking back, you know, I'm trying to like climb this big mountain in my life and get somewhere and do stuff. And I'm not trying to tell anybody what's going on with me. And I'm just, you know, plotting my course and doing what I'm doing. And then this person comes in with this love offer and you're not trusting it a little bit. I can't deny that you're not trusting it a little bit, or that you're just a little suspicious about it. Let me pull, I want to pull a clarification card for the Chariot. See what's going on. Tell us more about the Chariot. Because Virgo, this person really does love you. They have a lot of admiration and respect. They're definitely, you touch them in some way. And they're in awe of you. There's no doubt. They have feelings for you, Virgo, this person, whoever they are, your person. I think some of you, you know, the Chariot can be, you know, you both have travel on each side. So there's movement here. Chariot. Queen of Swords. Wow, look at all these queens. You are the only the only queen that's not here yet is the Queen of Cups. And I feel like that's because you're keeping your emotions a little suppressed these next 10 days. I think you're holding back a little bit, or will be, your emotions for this person. Because I feel like you feel them very deeply as well. But there's some Virgos here do not want to bombard their person with their deep feelings. So you're just kind of holding back a little bit. So you've got the Queen of Swords. So you may be communicating with your person, asking them to get together with you, go somewhere, make plans for a trip together, go on a vacation. Or you're telling them that, you know, maybe you want to get things moving. You might express this to them. And kind of like with practicality and logic, like systematically in some way, where it's like that. If they're with somebody else, you might be like trying to get some truth out of them if they are with someone else, or if they want to be with you. I don't feel like your person is with someone else. I'll tell you, I just don't. I feel like if anything, they just keep denying love offers that come in, and even yours, or have been with you. But I see that changing. But you're just like, wait, who is this person? There's a big shift happening with them, and it's quick. And I feel like it's going to come in pretty quick with the Eight of Wands there. Virgo, you're basically in this position here. I mean, you've got the world in your hands, and you know you do. And if you feel like you don't, maybe you just need to be reminded of that, because you do. You're definitely at a crossroads here of trying to figure out where you want to be. Okay. This is a card of decision. This is a card of partnership. This is a card of seeing a future together. You may not be sure if you see a future with this person. You may be trying to assess that or figure that out. You're definitely at a crossroads. What you want to do. I mean, I do feel like you have a little problem trusting this person because they've been off and then maybe they're on again. They're coming on again. That kind of energy, back and forth a little bit. But you're also, you're ready to get on with your life, whatever that means for you. Okay, if that's not partnership with this person, you're open to partnership with others or somebody else. You're just in your element here, right? You're very focused on your abundance, what you need, what path you want to go, how you want to live your life. I mean, what's most important to you, your priorities, to make sure your bills are paid, to make sure that there's food in the cabinet, taking care of others. You have a very soft and gentle nature about you as well, which is very attractive. And you have like, let's take a look at this. Not really sure what that is. I believe that would be a bull. Maybe it's a calf. But you're in charge, large and in charge, but in a very soft and gentle way these next 10 days. It's just that this love energy that comes in, this offer, you're getting some kind of an offer, whether it's for a date or to someone expressing their love for you, their feelings towards you. They definitely tell you, they will be telling you that they're up at night thinking about you. They will bring some truth to you about that. But you have a decision to make in regards to that. I'm not sure if you're struggling. I'm not sure if you're trusting it. I think you need more than just sweet love messages. I think for you, you need something a bit more tangible. I just want to pull a card for the Seven of Swords, because there's a lot of communication, love messages coming from this person these next 10 days, and it will make you feel happy. Okay, Temperance, sitting on the, you're definitely trying to balance stabilize this energy here. The Seven of Swords, this trouble trusting this situation or what's being said to you. There is 100% chemistry between the two of you. You know that. You see it. That's Sagittarius energy. You feel this chemistry between the two of you. Definitely. And I feel like you're leaving it up to God, to Spirit, to work the situation out. I feel like that's what you can arrive at when you're feeling or your thoughts are, you feel like there's deception, or when your thoughts are like, you can't trust this or whatever's going on. I feel like some of you just pray about it and you're like, all right, I'm letting these thoughts go for now. And you're just hoping for the best. Let's take a look here and see from the Psychic Oracle what other messages there are for you, Virgo. Oh, this one just popped out. Triumph. Wonderful. So this is victory. This situation, I feel like it will come to a place of victory. This Seven of Wands, taking the high ground, standing the high ground. I feel like that's what you're going to be doing here. Not so much defensive, but like protective. You definitely have a protective energy about you, and this person does too. But I feel like there's times when you're both too overprotective of yourselves, too guarded. And that's a matter of overcoming that issue and other things, okay? The Queen of Swords holds the Ace of Swords. Your person has a sword in their hand. So I feel like you both are going to make an attempt to overcome some problems. But you will have to make a decision these next 10 days if this is something that can be worked out together. It's really not about how they feel about you, because I feel like they do love you. But the mechanics of the relationship, that's where the struggle is. What else can you tell us for Virgo? Oh, third eye chakra. Wow. So this is your intuition. Trust your intuition. Not your gut, because your gut, there's usually fear in the gut. The intuition is more like the headspace and up and the divine. Your heart chakra is calling out to you. You can find a way to blend these two together. What your heart is telling you and what your intuition is telling you, they have to meet in the middle. Okay. Emotional loss. That's the Five of Cups. That feels to me like you and your person are making an attempt to let go of the like to finally grieve the pains and the losses from the past. Okay. Obstacles and challenges. That's what I was saying. Finding a way to bridge this gap. There is a gap. There is chemistry. And I feel like Spirit is trying to find a way to blend your energy together, right? To bring you both into balance. But there are obstacles and challenges. You're on one side, they're on the other. It's about coming into union and overcoming those obstacles and challenges, like I said, with that Ace of Swords. Even though the Ace of Swords is not here, it is here in the reading. Now, let's see what your person would tell you, Virgo. If they could speak, they could say anything to you. They could tell you how they feel. How do they feel about you? What are their messages to you? Okay. You came closer than anyone. Virgo, trust me when I tell you, no one has gotten to your person as much as you have. I mean, for them to even be considering having something with you, having union with you is a huge step for them, because nobody gets in with this person. Nobody. I don't know if it's how you speak or what you say to them or the communication that you have with them or the way you arouse their heart and their emotions and their feelings. No one has come as close as you. No one. I'm grateful for the spiritual lesson. You definitely teach them in somehow, some way. They are becoming more spiritually enlightened. I left before you could leave me. Yeah, see, that's what this person does. They have such a fear of betrayal that they sabotage and they just say no first before saying yes. Or they find ways to say no, or they give you hints to say no and kind of leaves you confused. But that's their way of like saying, I'm going to leave before you can hurt me, or before you eventually leave me, because this person feels like everybody leaves them. No one stays with them. It's a little bit of a victim thing. I wonder if you were happy without me. They do think about you, Virgo, and they do wonder if you're getting on and getting by in life without them. It kind of, I'm feeling like a heartbreaking thing. And that's what that emotional loss is here. I don't feel like you're really without them, but they feel like maybe you are. And that's why this communication is coming in from them. I'm so attracted to you, Virgo. Yes, they are very attracted to you in a very physical sense, spiritual, mental, emotional as well. It's like you're covering all the bases with this person, Virgo. That's what I was saying. They feel you came closer than anyone ever has in so many ways. My life is not as together as it seems. Yeah, Virgo. I feel like this person, they are definitely trying to stabilize. And they are trying to get themselves in a better position to be more for you than they've ever been. They love you, Virgo. Unconditionally. They are devoted. May not feel like it, but they are. Truly they are. They would give you anything, Virgo. That's how I feel. Do anything for you. Let's take a look at some loving words from Jesus here. Oh, you know what? I want to pull some cards from the Moonology deck. Oh, goodness. Let's take a look. What are the messages? Oh, this is like jumping beans here. What are the messages for Virgo? What does Virgo need to know? Oh, looks like we're going to pull. The energy is gaining momentum, Virgo. Waxing moon. There's something here. It's building. It's happening here. I think some of you can feel it. Oh, wow. Step out of your comfort zone, Virgo. That's really an important message for some of you. And this person's doing that as well. You're both in a comfort zone. As I was saying, you're both in kind of like protective mode, guarding yourselves. I feel like this person's gonna, you're out of your comfort zone in many other areas of your life, but in this relationship, you're still kind of like, I don't know, but I feel like they're going to come forward. They're going to be the ones to step out of their comfort zone first. And that's why it's just kind of like, what? Communication is key. Moon and Gemini. So if you have Moon and Gemini, this message is for you especially. This means communicate, communicate, communicate. Talk, talk, talk. So there will, if you aren't communicating with this person because you're afraid to communicate or you fear they won't communicate back with you, the message here is start up the conversation, initiate the conversation. And but I also feel like you may not even have to worry about that, because I feel like they're going to be communicating with you. I feel mostly if you are starting the communication, they're going to respond like heavily. Now, I'm not telling you to do that. That's up to you. When and where and how and why. Whenever you want to, that's up to you. One more, please. Virgo. Never mind. The cards are telling you what to do. Be bold, Virgo. Make the first move. So I take that back. I mean, I'm not telling you to do that, but it seems like Spirit is trying to tell you to step out of, the energy is gaining momentum. Step out of your comfort zone, Virgo. Communication is key. Be bold and make the first move. Because I know a lot of you are waiting. You're waiting to hear, should I message this person? Should I call? You know what? You're bold this week, so go for it. What have you got to lose? I mean, if you don't have this person right now, what do you have to lose? I mean, listen, if you're worried about your pride, well, then you must not be in love, because love has no shame. There's no pride. There's no room for pride and ego in love. Or you do love them and you're just scared, but you can't be proud. You can't be bold and fearless and be scared at the same time. I mean, you got to pick a lane. Reach out. Watch and pray that you enter not into temptation. Ooh, what does that mean for some of you? Leave a comment. Matthew 26:41. Wow. You know what that means to me? You're going to be tempted. That's what I'm getting. Sometimes, you know what? You know how we talk about the devil card here in the readings? Sometimes the devil will pop up into your life and tell you not to reach out. Sometimes the devil is the one, he doesn't want you to be happy. That toxic energy. Sometimes the devil will tell you this relationship is no good. This person is toxic. The situation's not going to flourish. The devil is possessive. He wants you to stay in a toxic state. He wants you to be full of fear. Watch out for that. He'll tell you lies. He's the master of lies. So watch out that he doesn't tempt you into not being in love. And that's just a very small message for somebody here, or maybe all of you. Be not afraid. Only believe, Virgo. Do not be afraid. Mark 5:36. I feel like some of you, I mean, I don't know if anyone here reads the Bible. I love scriptures in the Bible. I learned so much. I read everything. I feel like some of you, maybe just look that up. You can Google it. See what that means to you. That might help you in some way. The devil sometimes will even tempt you. He takes the toxicity. He takes the way he kidnaps your brain, kidnaps your mind, and he'll influence your mind. Those are his tricks. He'll get you thinking and telling you that your person is with other people unless you know for a fact they're with someone else. But if you don't, he'll find those empty spaces in your brain where you're concerned or worried, and he'll pop in there and tell you. He'll make up all kinds of stories. He's the master of lies. Let's get a couple of cards here from the Fortune Cookie deck and see what your messages are here. Personal riches, small successes are likely now and bigger ones are on the way. Finances could improve dramatically, but avoid get-rich schemes. You also have reinvent yourself. A transformation is taking place. Enjoy a new lease on life. Wow, Virgo. Wow. Romance. Love is set to sizzle. The chance for romance is high for those seeking a connection. Trust that. Oh, look. Sunshine. The sun is shining on you. Career and business growth. Fabulous communication and relationships. I see a lot of improvement happening here these next 10 days. Let's get a message from my little mini cards. And I am not looking at these cards, so whatever comes up, these are the messages for you. Okay. Ooh. Change your tactics. Whatever you were doing before, if it wasn't working, you need to change your tactics. And they're also saying, that's one of your tactics. Stop being stubborn, Virgo. Don't be stubborn. What else do you have? Ooh, Virgo, have confidence. Well, this says trust your gut. But I'm going to scratch that out because I don't believe in trusting your gut. Well, if that means your intuition, that's how they're wording it, fine. Only you know what's best. All right, let's get a charm. See what the charm message, what can we get here for you? Oh, wow, this is a first. Let me see if I can show you. So you have the dice, the die, one die, roll the dice, Virgo. This is a lucky dice. Take the chance. Take the chance, because I feel like if you take the chance and open up those lines of communication, start talking, you're going to get a lot of very good positive responses from this person. So you might be dealing, you or your person might be into betting or gambling, or play a lot of games. I'm also seeing something to do with a Rubik's Cube. I don't know why, where it was made, or maybe somebody plays with a Rubik's Cube a lot, or they have a Rubik's Cube. What number? What's the number for Virgo? The number 5. Okay. The number 5 represents unmanageability. This is something that you need to take a look at and see what areas of your life this relationship has become unmanageable, and look for the holes and plug them up to try to make something better here. And I also feel like 5 is something to do with a 5. Either somebody was born in the 5th month, or either 1975, 85, 1965. You guys maybe have been together 5 years or 5 months, or you will be coming across somebody in the month of May. Okay. Oh yeah. And either somebody has a dice tattoo or symbol somewhere around them. Could be, I don't even know if people do this anymore, hanging from their windshield, they're hanging from their rear view mirror and some dice. Do people do that anymore? I don't know. That's an old thing. But there's something here to do with rolling the dice, taking a chance. And I feel like you and your person, there's going to be a rolling of the dice happening here. It's just as a risk. And seeing whatever comes, it's a risk. This is 10 days of a risk, taking some kind of a chance. So that's your reading, Virgo. I hope that was informative or at least enjoyable. So please do hit the like button and subscribe on the way out if you like this video. And again, personal readings, link in the description box below this video to get a private phone call reading with me. And I'll be away for a few days. So if you don't book it for today or tomorrow, you have to do it for next week. But I will see you all very soon. I hope you have a wonderful rest of January, and I will speak to you shortly. Love ya. Bye.